Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Kristi. What time is it?
It is time to light that incense and pour yourself a mega pint of wine.
Wake up those decks, knock on them. It's time for Witchy and Whining About It.
It's Witchy and Whining About It.
Woo! With Devin and Kristi. Hey.
Woot woot. So this is a segment of wine and divination.
With Devin and Kristi.
And, today, if you are not specifically an Aquarius Sun and Scorpio Rising, just shut us off.
Keep
Shut
us
the
on.
door. Go away.
Keep us on. You can still learn about rising signs and moons and whatever the fuck.
Okay, but Aquarius Sun, Scorpio
Sun,
Rising
Scorpio
only.
Rising.
This is a very specific club that we have here.
Because wouldn't you know it, Kristi and I are both Aquarius Suns and Scorpio Rising.
Yeah, it's really crazy, and I think we didn't know that for a long time.
We didn't know that for a long time.
But I think we kind of immediately resonated with each other when we met in film school.
Yeah.
And well, what do you know? Like we got very similar charts. Our moons are different though. Very different.
Well, what does this mean exactly? That's what you're wondering. Oh, and before we get into it, speaking of mega pints, Kristi and I are going to open this bottle of Lise Fitch Pinot Noir 2019, California.
How much was this wine?
Let me look at the cap. $12.99.
Okay, it's a twist top.
Twist top. Glug, glug, glug.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all can hear the glugs, but
Kristi got us these cool glasses, and I cannot see how much is in them.
Here, I'll tilt it so you can see.
I think, well, that's a good start.
Just fill it until it overflows.
I once was at an Olive Garden, and I ordered a glass of Olive Garden, and I ordered a glass of wine, and they filled it to the brim and gave it to me.
That's insane.
Legit to the brim.
That's unhinged activity.
I was like, we are at Olive Garden right now.
You wanted a glass? Let me make it worth your while. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, first impressions.
Tart.
Yeah, I think it needs it.
Time to breathe.
Yeah, I definitely feel like it needs some. It's got that like watery quality to it.
Yeah, it's like thin and tart.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see if this changes and grows on us or what. But okay, so today I'm very excited that we have in store for us and y'all this very special reading of our very specific charts.
Well, to start, what does your sun tell you, and what does your moon tell you? Those specific spots in like your chart, like what are those things? What do they point to?
So I'm gonna go. Well, let me back it up. I have this book that I found out about this book through. I was like going through, like I think I Googled like astrology like beginner books or like, and then like a Reddit like article, or I don't know what you call them, thread, I guess. It popped up and with a bunch of recommendations for like beginner like astrology books, and so this is one of them. And I have here, it's a kind of a big book, but apparently this is quite a staple, but also
it's the only astrology book you'll ever need.
Yeah, it's called The Only Astrology Book You'll Ever Need by Joanna Martine Woolfolk. And it's the 21st century edition. But this, I think the original came out in like the 80s or something. So some of it is like a bit dated in how it sees and describes the world. But yeah, I heard that it is a very like pretty well-rounded intro into things. I don't think that it goes through like, I think this is mostly about charts. Okay. Like how to read your chart, how to look things up in the tables in the back that it has about like yourself or others. Like you need your birthday, and like that's kind of it.
So what does it say about an Aquarius? First of all, what is an Aquarius? An Aquarius is born between...
Well, that's what I think we'll go into that.
Oh,
but,
okay.
Yeah, I think we'll answer all these questions in the book itself. But
does it make sense that there are less Aquarians in the world because February is a shorter month?
I don't think so, but what's interesting is I recently saw a TikTok about like it charted when people are like born in general. And a lot of babies are born in, I think, like spring and summer, because if you go like 9 months backwards, parents were like getting jiggy during like Christmas holiday time.
Hilarious.
So I think that's why that, like, if Aquarians are, I believe we're quite rare overall. I feel like I don't know many Aquariuses, and
Well, 6 months from February is, well, you're not, first of all, Kristi's not even a February Aquarius. She's a January Aquarius. And I'm a February Aquarius through and through.
yeah, we're very much January and February Aquariuses.
Hell yeah. Any meme you've ever seen about the two, it's me and Kristi.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I think it's just like, I think that's why, is just like people weren't really, you know, the trends of when people copulate, you know.
I guess August isn't super popular.
Yeah, right? I guess not.
It's too hot.
But yeah, so this book, again, the only astrology book you'll ever need, by Joanna Martine Woolfolk. And so, I mean, maybe let's start with going over what, or explaining what our understandings of things are, and then we can like see what the book says about it.
Okay.
Because I feel like, I mean, both of us are not experts at all.
No.
I think we are astrology meme enjoyers for sure. But I feel like my knowledge is very much limited to our sign, Aquarius. And I don't know, it's just like things I read, you know, I'm just like, okay, like, don't ask me about other signs. I don't know.
Also, August isn't 9 months before February.
Oh, what is
It's
it
only
then?
6 months before February. I don't know. Anyway, yes. So what I know,
Is it like is it summer?
yeah,
Is it summer?
summertime.
Yeah.
What I know about being an Aquarius is that like these are like the cornerstones that if someone asked me just point blank, like, what does an Aquarius mean? I would say creative, like kind of aloof.
Very aloof, not kind of aloof.
Yeah. Pretty intense, potential to be bossy, know what you want.
Really? For Aquarius?
Yeah. You don't think?
I feel like that might be our like the Scorpio rising.
Peeking through a little bit. Scorpios are very intense. That's what I think. But I saw this meme that said Virgos are what you think Scorpios are.
Oh, I
which
think
is
I saw that
fucking
too.
true.
Yeah, that's very funny. I think I would agree with those. I also know that that Aquarius, people with Aquarius in like, especially the sun and in other placements, they're always like change makers and like people who like are leading people into the future and like stuff like that. And we always like the phrase like moving to the beat of our own drum is like always used when I read like anything about Aquarius. I do think it's true.
Super empathetic and compassionate, I think, as well. I think empathy is a cornerstone trait of Aquarians.
I think I do feel like Aquarians feel the world differently than others. And
Maybe a little darker, or maybe a little bit more real.
and I think, but I also think Aquarius is quite a idealistic sign. We're like we're like high thinkers. Like our shit is like ahead of the curve, and then also like I think everybody's constantly like we're just weirdos because we just think in a different way than everyone else. And I think that's like our hallmark.
Big weirdo. I think Aquarians, that's another big cornerstone. Big weirdos.
Alien emoji, frog emoji,
tongue out face with the money sign.
Yeah. Exactly. That's Aquarius. We don't need anything else. No. Just that. And then the wavy water.
Yeah, the wavy water. Because we are not water signs, actually. We're
air signs.
Air signs, yeah. Everyone thinks we're water signs because our little mascot is the water bearer, but we are air signs.
Yeah, I think it's because we're like ushering into the water sign era. I don't know, but I always forget, and I know that it's not water because I know that because we're the water bearer. It doesn't mean that we're water signs, but I always forget. But no, I'm not earth and I'm not fire. I should just remember that I'm air. But to me, air is just, I think of Aries. No,
are they an air
fire
sign? They're fire?
Yeah.
I don't like Just kidding. I love Aries. I love all signs. I love all signs, and I get along with them real well.
Okay. Okay. So that, I feel like that is, so that's what we think Aquarius is, and I guess more specifically Aquarius Sun. What are our current conceptions about, or our understanding about the sun sign, moon sign, rising sign?
I only know that my sun sign is really like indicative of my personality, or like a person's personality. But then again, I know that your moon can peek through with like, there's something about, I always mix up, like one is like the facade you show the world, and the other one is like your true self. But I always get mixed up upon which is which, because I think I want to say that like my Scorpio speaks more to like who I am internally, like on a mental level, or like kind of like a granular intellectual level. I don't know. But I know that like my personality is like firmly rooted in Aquarius. So I'm not sure. I mean, you'll have to educate me.
Okay. So my understanding of it is, you're kind of right in a lot of different ways. And you're also right because you have, both your rising and your moon are in Scorpio. So you do have a lot of Scorpio placements.
Yeah.
So the way I understand it is like your sun is like your like core self.
Yes.
It's like the person that you just like are innately. Your rising is kind of almost like how the world perceives you, or not necessarily, maybe it's the opposite. It's like how you interact with the world.
Yeah, something like that.
That's your rising, and then your moon sign is like your internal thoughts. And like the you, like deep inside, that like the way that you think in your head kind of thing.
Yeah.
So that's our understanding of those placements.
Pretty much on the same
Everything
page.
else, I kind of don't know. Like, I know people talk about Venus and like
your 12th house and shit.
like all the houses ruling by shit. And I mean, I don't know. I mean, I really want to learn. So let's.
Do you know? Email wine.divination@gmail.com.
Yeah. Well, we might know by the end of this episode.
Okay, hopefully. Fingers crossed.
If we don't know, then please let us know. Okay, so I'm gonna crack open this book.
Okay. Where to first?
I think let's just go with, I think it goes through sun signs in love. We can talk about ourselves in love.
Okay.
And then like decantes and cusps.
Oh, but I'm not a cusp, but you are. Are you?
Well,
not?
I don't know. Well, let's find out.
Okay.
And then astrology and health, which I thought was really interesting.
That is
They had some really overall shit to say about, Aquarius that I was surprised by. So, okay. I'm just going to read the chapter head about sun signs, if that's cool.
Do it.
All right. It says sun signs. When a man says to an attractive woman at a party, see, I'm like, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a Leo. What's your sign? He's not only.
First of all, the man is not asking that question. I'm asking that question.
I feel like a lot of men these days, like, especially cis men, like, they don't know what even astrology is, what even a sign
Maybe
is.
they should listen to this podcast and get their game up, because I guarantee you your girl wants to talk about it.
Yes. Comment, like, and subscribe.
Yep.
Okay. When a man says to an attractive woman at a party, I'm a Leo, what's your sign? He's not only using an opening conversational gambit and behaving just like a Leo, he is also talking about sun signs. What is a sun sign? From our viewpoint here on Earth, the sun travels around the earth once each year. Within the space of that year, the sun moves through all 12 signs of the zodiac, spending approximately 1 month in each sign. The sign that the sun was traveling through that time of your birth is your sun sign. Which I kind of like, I never understood it in that way. I'm like, no one ever explains it like that.
Yeah, that's very simple.
It says the sun is our most powerful planet. In astrological terms, the sun is referred to as a planet, even though, like the moon, is actually a luminary. Okay, luminary.
Whatever. Space rock.
Yeah. Well, ball of gas, right? It's the sun.
The moon? Oh, I thought you were talking about the moon.
Oh, well, yeah. Okay, we're both right.
Yeah,
It gives us life, warmth, energy, food. It is the force that sustains us on Earth. The sun is also the most important and pervasive influence in your horoscope, and in many ways determines how others see you. The position of the sun in your birth chart governs your individuality, your distinctive style, and your drive to fulfill your goals in life.
I love how specific that is. Like your
Yeah.
style, your goals, like this
It's like
is
your
sun.
vibe, your zhuzh, you know?
Yeah, this is who you are.
It's like a eloquent way of explaining it instead of saying
your
a vibe.
zhuzh.
Yeah. Do you want to read the next two paragraphs?
Yeah. Let's see. I often liken your sun sign to the role you've been given in your grand drama. Oh yeah, you are the hero in your own movie.
We're the main characters.
The characteristics of your sun sign are the broad strokes that the artist first layers down on the canvas. Okay. The artist outlines your general shape, the planes and the angles of your face, the way in which you hold your body. In the same way, your sun sign delineates your general character. Are you introspective? Do you make friends easily? How do you cope with responsibility? Are you high-strung or easygoing? The answers may be found in a study of your sun sign. I believe you.
Yeah.
Oh, I just mixed two paragraphs together. Oops. But it's generally the same. It's saying that your sun sign is like a painting of you. It's the outline and all of your edges.
I kind of like that metaphor.
I do too.
It makes sense. And then
Then it gets colored in by all the other steps, you know.
Okay. Let's go ahead and skip forward to the important bits. Aquarius.
Yeah.
Duh.
Wait. Does it give you famous people with the sun?
I'm telling you, we get into it. They got a lot of like how to attract a whatever sign, and I'm just like, I want to see what they say about how to attract us. Because
Fun fact for you all: Bob Marley and Babe Ruth are both Aquarians.
okay, so here is our section, Aquarius. So Aquarius is from January 20th to February 18th.
I would call you a cusper. No.
I don't know. We'll find out.
Okay.
We'll find out. So it says duality is masculine. Our triplicity / element is air. Quadruplicity or quality is fixed. Oh yeah, so I know that each element has like one fixed sign, and I feel like the fixed signs are always really stubborn. So like we're fixed air.
Okay.
It says Aquarius is assertive, independent, progressive, analytical, original, and inventive, has strong dislikes and firm opinions. I feel like that's really true.
Original and inventive are always the two adjectives I hear in regards to Aquarius.
Yeah, and I think, but like, I like that it says has strong dislikes and firm opinions, because we really do.
True.
We have a very like clear-cut worldview, if that makes sense.
We're the ones holding the signs at the rallies.
Yeah. Yeah. So our ruling planet is I don't know if it's pronounced Uranus or Uranus. I think it's actually Uranus. But
Uranus.
Okay, yeah, Uranus. Ancient Greek sky god, first ruler of the universe. I did not know that.
First ruler. Everybody.
It was the first modern planet to be discovered in 1781.
Oh, wow.
In astrology, Uranus is the planet of change, disruption, the unconventional, the unexpected. It rules invention, aerodynamics, and modern science.
Unconventional, another popular adjective.
Yeah, I love that for us. Symbol is the water bearer. So it's dispensing a gift that flows freely and equally to... Oh, so it's like, it's like water, but metaphorically, not like water, the element.
Everything I have to give is the water.
Yeah. So it's dispensing a gift that flows freely and equally to all, representing creation and the giving of life. The water that the water bearer pours out symbols truth, which you freely give out to the world. Oh my gosh, we give our truths freely to the world. Y'all, you are getting this podcast for free. No sponsors. You don't got to pay a single cent. Though, if you would like to pay us a little, a little cha-ching, we're on Cash App at Wine X Divination.
Please and thank you.
If you want to buy us a bottle of wine.
Hey.
Just keep feeding us.
Yeah, please.
Okay, our glyph is, like two squiggly parallel lines.
Tattooed on my body.
Yeah, you do. The pictograph represents the water that flows from the vessel of the water bearer. It is also a picture of the human ankle in motion.
Interesting.
The part of the anatomy that Aquarius rules. I don't understand this.
I'm an ankle.
In symbolic terms, the rigid, unbroken lines represent electric energy, universal thought, and the wisdom of the future.
Ooh. Electric energy. I like that.
Yeah. Although I don't understand this whole ankle thing. And this book is like obsessed with like, ooh, like turning Aquarius on by like their ankles. I'm like, what?
Yo, I don't know. I have thin ankles.
Okay, dominant keyword says I know. I feel we know.
Yeah, we know.
We know. Trust us. Polarity, Leo. Oh, so I think this is like in a circle, like directly across from us, kind of like a complementary color is Leo.
I don't know if I like Leos. Just kidding. I love all signs. Who's a Leo that we know?
Michael Thomas.
Love him. Love him.
Yeah.
Love him so much.
Okay, so I think Leos are sometimes they're conceited, but they're fun.
Okay. I love a Leo then.
Like my dad's a Leo. I know a few other people who are Leos.
I just know everyone in my life is a Virgo. And we butt heads.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Let's see if this book has something to say about that. But let's see. Going back to Leo as a polarity, Aquarius is a sign of hopes and dreams, friends and wishes. Its natives tend to be idealistic humanitarians who are concerned with the larger issues of the world, but remain personally detached in their own relationships. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Leo, Aquarius's opposite sign, is a sign of pleasure, affection, and love affairs. Leo people look for fun and good times to make them happy. They need close ties with others and tend to dominate in love affairs.
And what do we do?
We're like, what's our personally detached own relationships?
Oop.
We're busy saving the world, but can't have our own shit.
I know. It's too much to do. Independent.
It's
another
true,
adjective
though.
for
Oh
Aquarians.
My Lord. Okay. Oh yeah. So part of the body ruled by Aquarius, the circulatory system, shins and ankles. Aquarius natives are prone to... Wait, let me read that again. The circulatory system, shins and ankles. Aquarius natives are prone towards ankle sprains and breaks. Also to varicose veins and hardening of the arteries.
No.
Have you ever sprained or broken your ankle?
Yes.
I have also sprained my ankle when I was young.
I badly fractured technically it was my heel bone. But
I mean, that's kind of ankle adjacent.
Yeah, my heel bone is hollow. Like your heel is supposed to be filled with bone matter, but mine is filled with air and probably cigarettes.
You're like a bird.
Yeah, and so the shell of the heel and the ankle is very weak.
Wow.
Isn't that weird?
Wait, but that's so crazy. Because I thought this was kind of a little bit bullshit, this whole ankle thing. Because I was like, this is so weird. But then it's weird. It's crazy.
Yo, my ankles be bothering me.
No, it's crazy that both of our like ankles have like we've twisted it or something's happened to it, and then
I guess that's not really uncommon. Like everyone has feet, and everyone twists an ankle.
It's you can't like coincidences are kind of a little bit everything. Is there like did a fly go in my
little fly?
I don't see it.
Okay,
probably not. But circulatory system's kind of interesting because I do feel I have bad circulation. I don't know how you feel.
Does that mean like your hands and feet are always cold?
Yeah.
I always just thought it was because I smoked nicotine.
No, maybe it's because we're Aquarius. If you're an Aquarius and you also have fucked up your ankle and also have bad circulation and you get like have varicose, I'm close to having varicose veins on my like around my.
I don't want varicose veins.
My calves.
Ugh.
But I think it's because my mom has them too, so I think it just runs in the family.
I don't even know what a varicose vein is, and I don't want it.
It's like when you see the vein, like
when you see it's like a little blue.
Yeah, or it could be red, or it's just like visible on your legs. And I think they also come more common with age.
I thought you were gonna say AIDS.
No, age.
Age. Okay.
And like the number. Okay, moving on. Our lucky days Wednesday. Lucky numbers 1 and 7. Which I'm like, why?
Okay.
Magical birthstone is amethyst.
Amethyst is true, and I'm wearing mine right now.
Brings faithfulness in love and bestows the gift of prescience. what is this word? Prescience? Prescience?
Prescience.
I don't even know what
think
that
that's
is.
a word.
It looks like pre-science, guys.
It looks like pre-science.
Also, speaking of birthstones and stuff like that, I just want to say while we're on here, the episode before last, if you guys haven't listened to it, check it out, because we go through a few little, witchy tips from TikTok. And I tried one of them. I mean, I've been trying a few of them, but I specifically tried the one, and I think you did too, where you cleanse your like daily wear jewelry in salt.
I
like,
did
nightly.
an extreme version. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Tell me about what you did and how it ended up.
Okay. So while we're speaking of amethysts, I have an amethyst diamond ring that I'm wearing. That sounds so fit. My mom got it for me for my 18th birthday. Because it is my birthstone, and I'm wearing it right now, and it was black and disgusting. I thought the diamonds had fallen out because it looked like it was just glue left on the ring, but no, they were just dirty as fuck. And so what I did was I put the ring in hot water with espresso machine cleaner.
Oh my God.
And then it dissolved all the disgusting dirt and grime. And then I just scrubbed it with a brush in salt water. And then I had it sit in the salt water, and then I dried it in the sun. And it is now brilliant and sparkling and recharged and energized. And I'm so happy I did it.
Why did you do salt water?
Because salt is cleansing.
Yeah, but I think well, it's supposed to just be
I wanted
salt.
to triple million cleanse it.
Yeah. Okay. Did you notice a difference in like the quality of the stone?
Yeah, it's keeping clean for now. But definitely it was all caked in dirt and mud and disgusting. And then it came out brilliant and shining and sparkling. So I'm really happy I gave it a little clean and cleanse.
You cleansed it physically and spiritually.
Yes.
I did the same thing. I just did dry salt, and I've been doing it for the past week. And I have really noticed a big difference. So I have these like rings that I wear. The two most notable one's a labradorite, labradorite. I don't know. The other is a moonstone, and these are rings that I like wear not every day, but like quite often. And I felt like they did seem very like dull and not as like shiny. And I usually just store them in like a jewelry box, like ring box kind of thing. And I had never tried this salt cleanse by just having like just putting the rings literally just on a little bed of salt.
Yeah, I did that too. When it dried in the sun, it sat in its salt.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like I feel like there is a huge difference in how it catches the light. It's way more like luminescent and way more shiny. Yeah. I didn't, because I was kind of a little sus about it. I was like, I don't know if this is really gonna like make a difference, but I really feel like, the way that it like shines and like shimmers is like way different. It's like way more like, I don't know. It's just way more like shiny and like, I can't explain it. It's wild. You guys got to try it. Check out the episode.
Yeah, check out the Witchy and whining about it before this one, when we talk about cleansing your jewelry. And let us know what happens to your jewelry, because ours is sparkling and shining.
I feel like this shit works. I mean, I've only done it like, how many like days in a row did I do it? I think maybe like, it's only been like maybe 4 days maximum.
Does salt like draw out impurity? Like, does it draw
like physically
dirt and shit?
No, I don't think so.
There's just salt.
It's just it's spiritually cleansed. I think it's because like crystals they like store energy and stuff like that. And like if you wear it all the time without like cleansing it, it can like leach from like from others that you maybe don't know about.
What if my middle finger just fell off and rotted because I never cleansed my jewelry?
I mean, I don't think it would physically do that to you.
But my I can have a blockage in my joint. My chakra.
I don't know.
My little baby knuckle chakra.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But yeah, it works. Check out the episode. Let's get back to
the Aquarius.
Okay. So it says our special color is electric blue.
Yes, that's my favorite color.
Really?
I didn't even know that was part of our thing. Look at my blue room.
That's true. You have a big blue furry wall in the studio.
Yeah.
It says the clear color of the sky.
That's my favorite color.
That's so crazy. It's not mine. It's not my favorite color.
I love like a variation of a brilliant blue. What's your favorite color?
Honestly, I like black. I like green.
I like black too.
It just depends on like the mood. I don't have like a overall favorite color like of anything, you know? Like it's not my like I don't have a number one favorite color. It just depends. My I have like, well, it's not really a theory. My mom, like, she and inadvertently I are believers in like feng shui and like Chinese 4-pillar life chart. I feel like it's really similar to astrology, like Western astrology, but
Okay.
you will gravitate towards a certain color because you need it, and that's what you're lacking in your chart.
Interesting.
And so, or sometimes it's something that will pair well with you or benefits you. So like in that tradition, it's believed that like, you know, everyone's like an element, and you can be like a version, like a strong or a weak version of the element. And like all these elements, they are a cycle, like one feeds the other, and then like and that one feeds another one, and like, you know, it's a circle. And so then
everything's related.
Exactly. And I think, and that's why you have like maybe a favorite color, but yeah, so I'm like, maybe it's because of that, because my special color is not electric blue. Okay, this is interesting. Cities that are maybe good for us: Stockholm, Moscow, Buenos Aires, Salzburg. Countries that vibe with us: Russia, Sweden, and Ethiopia.
Russia?
Yeah, I'm like, I've never been to any of these cities, but, you know, I would like to visit Sweden one day.
I would like to visit. You know, I've never just...
You want to go to Russia?
No, I mean... Okay.
Or Ethiopia?
So I just never thought I would go to a place like Russia, but now I know that it's my vibeable city. Like, maybe I need to rethink.
A city of Aquarians, I guess. Apparently our flower is an orchid, and our trees
an orchid.
Are fruit trees.
I love fruit.
Our metal's uranium.
That's toxic.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know who has experience with that, but okay. Animals ruled by Aquarius are large birds.
Like an ostrich? That's the largest of the birds.
I guess, yeah.
Ostriches are scary. I bet they tell it like it is.
Okay, so this is the danger zone.
Okay.
It says danger. Aquarians are innovative, unconventional, and sometimes eccentric, and are therefore often targets for attack by narrow-minded people. Aquarians also have a tendency to get into unusual situations and take up with oddball individuals.
Yeah, because if someone's going to start an argument or a fight, you know, you're going to defend yourself. You're going to defend your friend. You're going to do whatever. Like, everyone always wants to fight. I just want to be peaceful.
We're just freaking
But
weirdos.
I have to stand up for what I believe in.
I mean, like it said before, strong dislikes and firm opinions.
I mean, things are what they are. It is what it is.
Dude, I feel like if anybody was trying to fight us, we'd kick their asses.
I would laugh in their face.
100%. I remember...
I would destroy them emotionally.
No, but I remember one time we were at like our grad school thesis retreat, and we were talking about like the whole concept of like things happening like for a reason. Oh, yeah. With our friend Lambert. Lambert, if you were listening, we miss you.
Shout out, yeah.
But it was like us two against like him, and I think his whole thing was just like there's no like, you know, randomness is randomness. And
isn't
like,
Lambert a Virgo?
I don't think so.
I think he is.
Is he?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember. I feel like that, but that would make sense. Don't know what else he'd be, but Lambert, if you're listening, remind us.
Please write in to please write an email to wine.divination. Don't message me on Instagram.
Yeah, no, don't text me.
Yeah, just send us an email, please, and then go download and like, comment, and subscribe.
Tell your family.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just got so like, I feel like we got so verbally scrappy.
He was trying to tell us that we were bullshit.
Yeah,
and we're not.
Can't stand for that.
No.
Okay. Look, we're gonna go into our most likable trait, friendliness.
That's what we are, or what we
Yeah.
like in others?
I think no, it's our most likable.
I'm super friendly. I'll talk to anyone. I won't destroy you emotionally unless you're a terrible, terrible, terrible person.
There's like a lot. Hold on, let me just like look through this really quick. There's like, I don't know if I should read this whole thing.
Nah. Should we move along to moon signs?
Yeah, maybe.
Let's move along to moons, because this is a witchy and whining about it, so it's just a little taste.
Yeah, that's true. Although I kind of want to do the how others see you, because we never see like ourselves.
Okay.
You know?
Oh, and read the celebrities.
Yes, and famous people that have a sun in Aquarius.
Yeah.
So, okay, this section is how others see you, and I thought it would be interesting because we don't often get to. I mean, we see other Aquariuses, but I feel like we see each other in kinship, and we don't really see what others non-Aquarii see.
Yeah.
So, how others see you. You're often regarded as slightly eccentric, not necessarily strange, but certainly an independent character. That's like a nice way to put it.
Yeah, thank you.
A kind of daredevil with an unusual way of looking at things. People consider you a pathfinder, a member of the real avant-garde. They think you have a wicked sense of humor. Thank you.
Thanks.
An ability to shock and amuse at the same time. I feel like that's accurate.
Yeah, me
Shocking
too.
and amusing at the same time.
Amuse some.
Yes.
Amuse some.
Amuse them. They know you're open to new ideas, which I feel is very true. We're up for anything.
I'm up for anything.
Especially when those ideas are yours. Oh my gosh,
Oh my
yes.
God.
We love our own ideas.
True.
Fans of our own ideas. Mm-hmm. People are drawn to your friendliness and enthusiasm. Well, I don't know if all Aquarius are really that enthusiastic. I don't know.
Or that friendly.
Yeah, true, because we're so aloof. But they withdraw quickly when you turn acid-tongued.
Acid-tongued.
Sometimes because you need so much personal freedom, you give the impression of being uncaring or distant, which I feel like I worry about all the time. But I also don't care.
I know. I just let everyone know in my life that I'm never going to answer their text messages.
It's funny when I hear from you that you have like trouble with people about that because like they just don't get it. But then I'm just like, oh, like I know that it's not anything to do
Personal,
with me or you. It's just how you are.
Exactly.
Devin never answers text. Don't text Devin. Email us.
Email us
I'll
at
respond.
wine.divination.
I'll respond. I'll respond to the email. The January Aquarius. Where was I? Okay, yeah. Those around you may also become annoyed at your stubbornness.
Whatever. Get over it.
And I mean, we're a fixed air sign, so there you go.
And then who's the famous people that are also Aquarians?
Okay, I'm gonna list off ones that just jump out at me.
Okay.
Okay, Jennifer Aniston,
Ooh.
Susan B. Anthony,
Uh-huh.
John Belushi,
Okay.
I don't even know, Aaron Burr. Okay,
Who's Aaron Burr?
Lewis Carroll.
The writer?
Yes, Charles Darwin,
Hello.
James Dean. Okay,
Okay.
Charles Dickens, Neil Diamond,
Okay.
Christian Dior, Dr. Dre,
Dr. Dre.
Farrah Fawcett,
Okay.
fucking Clark Gable.
I'm sure this is an 80s book.
Philip
They included
Glass.
Farrah
No,
Fawcett.
seriously. John Grisham, Paris Hilton,
Okay.
Langston Hughes,
Okay.
Michael Jordan, Alicia Keys,
Okay.
Heath Ledger,
Oh, rip.
fucking Abraham Lincoln,
Okay.
David Lynch.
These all seem to be change makers to me.
Yeah, these are all like pretty cool.
Is that a
people.
picture of Justin Timberlake?
It is Justin Timberlake, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, Oprah Winfrey.
All right, Oprah.
There's pictures of the three. That they felt
Definitely a change maker.
they felt like those were like the highlights.
I think Charles Darwin should have a photo in there.
Who else? Freaking Mozart,
Okay.
Paul Newman, Yoko Ono.
Okay.
Of course she was. Jackson Pollock. Of course he was. Ronald Reagan. Kind of surprising. Chris Rock. Norman Rockwell. Very cool. Lots of artists.
Yeah.
Babe Ruth, like you said before.
February 6th.
Freaking Franz Schubert. Okay, music.
All right. If they don't include
Gertrude Stein.
Bob Marley's not on there?
I don't know. Oh, here we go. Justin Timberlake, John Travolta,
John Travolta.
Francois Truffaut,
Oh.
John Williams, Elijah Wood. You know, Billy Joe Armstrong from Green Day is he's an Aquarius.
Another artist.
Seriously. That's pretty much the people of note in this.
Next, we're going to talk about our, what is it, rising?
Yes, our or also known as ascendant. So we're both Scorpio risings, and this is determined by, I think, your birth time.
Okay.
So it's very interesting that while we have different moons, we have the same ascendant.
Yeah, interesting.
And so it says about Scorpio ascendants, if you were born with Scorpio ascending, you put the whole force of your personality behind everything you do. You are not a halfway person. Rising Scorpios have an intensity, a dynamism that seethes and roils under the surface. Your willpower and determination are formidable.
I guess that's why we have a Discord server.
Yeah. It's roiling.
We don't do nothing half-ass.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. We came out with like everything ready. And though you are sometimes viewed as a lone wolf,
True.
you do have an ability to work with people, actually to lead people. You are strongly persuasive, and zealously pursue your goals. And in addition, have the power to make others pursue the same goals.
Okay.
I feel like that's pretty on par.
Yeah.
Clever, creative, and resourceful, your fertile mind seems to be an inexhaustible source of ideas and suggestions. We do have a lot of suggestions about things.
Yeah, that's true.
Your brain behind your cool facade, thank you for saying cool facade, is always ticking away.
The facade is important.
That's true. With Aquarius, I feel like Aquarius is just facade.
Yeah.
One of the things you must do is find out how something works, to dissect it, study it, and put it back together so that it works better. This is also true in artistic terms. You can do great visionary work if you have Scorpio rising in your chart. Oh my gosh, we're visionaries.
Hi.
This is too much, I think, for our ego. This is too inflating.
Right.
As a Scorpio ascendant, you are happiest when you can control from behind the scenes. Oh yeah, love that. Like, I do not want to be
I love to pull some not purse strings, but actually at work. Yeah, totally.
I think it's like, you know, like I'm a director and it's like I love directing, and like Devin, you directed before. It's like I love to orchestrate things, but like I don't know, press is maybe not my favorite thing, like to be in the spotlight. Like I love to talk about what I'm doing and what I want to do, but I kind of don't want to be like on the stage doing it.
I get what you mean.
Yeah, it says like you tend to be secretive and reserved and shun the spotlight, like what I was saying, because you can't work there unnoticed.
Okay.
If you are domineering, it is suitable. It is a subtle dominance, a kind of mind control. Oh shit. Some people claim that they are hypnotized by Scorpio ascendants. It's true that you have a way of knowing what others are thinking.
Okay.
Much of this comes from your acute powers of observation. You are a charming, witty conversationalist, but the acute observer will soon notice that it is the other person who is doing most of the talking. I resonate a lot with this because I feel like I really like to listen. And then I feel like, depends on who you are, I like to talk.
Yeah.
But then sometimes I don't talk a lot and I just listen. So you are usually quietly watching, waiting, observing, filing away information that will be useful later on.
Like Paul from Dune.
Yeah. He's doing that. Rising Scorpios, I wonder if he's a Scorpio rising.
Maybe.
Rising Scorpios have a reputation for a sharp temper. The reputation is deserved. When crossed, you can be cruel and biting. You tend to use any weapon at your disposal, from ridiculing to playing on a person's fears. In the heat of the moment, Rising Scorpio must be the victor. Later, you are remorseful for having dealt wounds, though it is extremely hard for you to say so. It's a real tea. Scorpio is the astrological sign of hidden passion. Scorpio ascendants tend to have a secret love affair at least once in their lifetimes.
That's the tea.
And usually marry more than once.
That's
what
the tea.
heck? I don't think I would do that.
I don't know.
I don't know. I've been with the same person for like almost 10 years.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know.
Right.
Maybe in a previous life or something. I don't know. Astrologers have observed a strange pattern in which rising Scorpios often lose their first spouse to death. Okay, maybe we're never going to get married. So he doesn't have to die.
Aw. That's romantic.
Yeah, it's fine. We do it. It makes sense. They seem to suffer more financial setbacks and disappointments than other rising signs, but no other sign is more victorious in the end.
Okay. I'm
We can have
here
our
for
cake
that.
and eat it too.
Okay.
But lose half the cake.
Cool.
But we're still having it. As a Scorpio ascendant, you tend to have sharp features, a prominent nose, and large hypnotic eyes. Sometimes your brows are thick and dark. Your body is agile and moves decisively.
No.
I mean, I don't know,
Yeah.
but I
Not
don't.
really. My eyebrows are not that thick.
You do have very thin eyebrows.
Yeah.
I don't feel my body's particularly agile and decisive in its movements. The planet Pluto, which rules Scorpio, is very prominent in your horoscope. The influence of Pluto bestows powerful feelings and emotions, a sense of purpose, persistence, determination, plus the imagination and ability to make a successful start in a new direction. This planet's influence also favors secrecy, suspicion, jealousy, and cruelty. This is This is spicy.
I feel like Scorpios are always spicy.
They bring the drama for
Yeah.
sure.
and there you have it. That's the tea.
That's the whole page. I feel like they left it on like such a note. It's like the planet's influence also favors secrecy, suspicion, jealousy, and cruelty. Mic drop.
Yep. Oh, okay.
Okay, well, there you have it.
There you have it.
If you're an Aquarius sun and Scorpio rising like us, dude, hit us up because
You be like us. Yeah. Let's go kiki.
Actually, I'm curious to know, like, do you like the pod? Like, what do you vibe?
Yeah.
Like,
Let us know in the comment section of wherever you're listening
this could be YouTube. We're on YouTube.
Okay. We're on YouTube.
Check
We're
out.
on Spotify. We're on Apple
everything.
Podcasts. We're on everything.
We're on like
Podbean.
We're on Google Podcasts.
We're on Google Podcasts.
Wherever you want to get your podcast.
That's where we are. And that's where you can leave a comment and 5-star review. Thanks.
Go to wineanddivination.com to check out our socials. We're on Instagram at wine.divination. Twitter, winexdivination. Join the Discord.
Gmail, wine.divination@gmail.com.
Yeah, if you have a lot of thoughts and you want to tell them to us,
Hell yeah.
go there.
All right. Bye.